What's up, guys? It's Brian, and it is time to wakey, wakey, bakey, bakey. That's right, guys. You are watching the hottest 7:10 a.m. morning show around. The 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey show, brought to you by the DailyDank.com, guys. We're getting ready to get into a WrestleMania hangover. You got a case of the Mondays? We're going to show you people who have a worse case of the Mondays than you. We got Today in History. We got the craziest movie bloopers of all time for Movie Monday. We're going to talk WrestleMania. We're going to talk $1 billion lottery, guys. We got a lot of stuff to get into. Heist, Diddy, the whole 9 yards, guys. So who's ready? I'm ready. I hope you're ready, because we're going to get into it. We go live in 2.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. How is everyone doing on this Monday? That's right, guys. Who's got a case of the Mondays this morning? We're going to get into a whole mess of stuff, guys. I'm excited. It's going to be a great show. We're starting some new segments, guys, like Case of the Mondays, where we're going to look at 3 people that were arrested over the weekend that are having a harder Monday than you, complete with mugshots and everything, guys. I'm excited about that one. We also got today's wakey, bakey, shaky news. Got a lot to get into. We got P. Diddy. We got the heist, the LA $30 million heist. Barty, what's up, buddy? What's up? The $30 million heist. We got a a whole bunch of stuff to get into in the news, guys. We also got the craziest Hollywood bloopers we're going to be getting into. We got a top 10 list. Oh, man. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great show, guys. I'm excited. What did everyone get into over the weekend? It was WrestleMania weekend, guys. I'm going to tell you, Tim, the diddler. Tim W came over and he helped me lay out turf in my front and backyard. And as you can see, I'm a little sunburned. We spent most of the day laying that turf down. We actually got it mostly done. And I missed WrestleMania. And I didn't miss it. I came back in. It had already been airing. I didn't want to get any spoilers. So I thought, I'll just catch the replay. No big deal. Replay didn't go up till 4 this morning. So I still haven't seen it. I kind of know some spoilers. I haven't really looked at the matches. My predictions were pretty good. The predictions. But I'm going to tell you what we're going to do, guys. We do got a huge giveaway. It's 12:15 midnight. Nice. So perfect midnight stream, smoking on some wedding gelato. Oh, I love me some wedding gelato, man. That's fire. Nice. Nothing better than a wakey or a sleepy bakey, right? Get nice and stoned, fade away, listening to the 10 a.m. Super Show. That's the way you do it. All right, guys. Oh, let's get into it. Yeah, so I did that this weekend. Had a pretty good weekend. Got a little downtime. Got a lot of driving to do this week with physical therapy, doctor's appointments, and stuff. Also went to Vegas this weekend, guys. I went on Saturday. We went to this Toy Con. Me and my daughter go. It was all right. It was kind of a bust. Mick Foley. AC Slater, was it Mario Lopez, and the guy from CSI. They had a bunch of headliners. A lot of the autograph people didn't show on Saturday. Sting was there on Sunday, and I guess to replace Mick Foley, they brought in Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, to kind of fill that shoe. But we didn't end up going Sunday. We just went Saturday for a little bit. It was cool. Nothing super good, and not a lot of Hot Wheels Nova Mike, unfortunately. But what we do got is a video and a mystery box, guys. So I bought 2 mystery boxes. They were $35 each. They have guaranteed $100 of value in them, Amazon value. I opened one at the show, live or not live, on a pre-tape, and then I have one to do on Baked and Unboxed. These are cool. They're in the Mario Brothers, like the bricks that you punch and the comes out. So this is really cool. Also, guys, our WrestleMania giveaway. I did not forget. I ended up passing out. I didn't watch WrestleMania, so I couldn't tell you the spoilers or not. But if you guys want to get in, we're going to be giving it away today on the 420, guys. Hashtag WWE Dank. That's right, WWE Dank. And you're going to get entered to win. What do you got? You got a Tito Santana autograph. Tito Santana autograph. You got a the artist formerly known as Zack Ryder autograph. You got a Teddy Long. You got a Scissor Me Daddy shirt. That's the way to do it, guys. So hashtag what is it? WWE Dank, guys. I'm excited about that one. I'm way excited about that one. Bear with me 1 second, guys. All right. What else we got? What else we got cooking, guys? Let's get into the what's baking, what's shaking news for the day. Does it come with the $100 bill? Mojave Martian, what's up? What's up? I was watching a guy on YouTube who wears an alien mask, not as good as yours, but a similar one, and he goes on this Omegle, and he freaks people out. It's like a live chat. I totally thought of you, Mojave Martian, when I saw it. All right. All right, guys, let's get into the what's shaking, what's baking news, guys. We got Diddy news. We got the heist news. We got $1 billion. We got a new billionaire out there, guys, with the lottery. Got a lot of stuff to get into. Fake Laker merchandise, whole bunch of stuff. Let's get into it, guys.
I sold you 600.
All right. All right, guys. Let's get into this. What's happening in the world today? I don't know what it is. All right, first thing we're going to get into, guys, solar eclipse today. Who's ready for the solar eclipse heading to Area 51 in a few weeks? I'm pumped. Nice. I should have went there today for the solar eclipse. I don't know if it's even in Nevada, but here in Southern California, guys, we will be able to partially see the solar eclipse. Back to retro. He lives in the town that is coming through. How cool is that? So yeah, a full solar eclipse in certain parts of the country today, guys. That should be a pretty good one. I'm kind of excited about that one. Even though we won't get to see it. A total solar eclipse will move across America on Monday, while Southern California won't see the sun entirely blocked out. The eclipse will partially be visible across the region, as well in Arizona and Nevada, guys. According to NASA, locations in the U.S. that will see a total or near total eclipse include Texas, Arkansas, and Ohio. Up to 14 states fall on the narrow line, which stretches from Matazan, Mexico, to Newfoundland, Canada. Weather permitting, the first location in the continental North America will experience total Mexico Pacific around 11:07 a.m. And so we should be seeing it about, let me see, the moon's first starts covering the part of the sun around 10:15 a.m. and will do so for about 2 hours. Yeah. What's going to happen? Kind of cloudy. What's going to happen? Who's going to sacrifice some people, guys? It's a total eclipse. We got to go back. We got to do some sacrifices. The gods are not happy, guys. Could you imagine? We look back with a whole history and a whole time. Could you imagine just, 200 years ago? They were like, the sun, the gods are mad. Kill that woman. Kill her. Like, find a virgin. Like the. We've come a long ways, guys. We've come a long ways. Be careful. Those Samo, yeah. Have you watched the videos of the camo guys out of Area 51? That's a ticket, man. That's a huge ticket. They don't fuck around. They're actually releasing the body cams of the cops that come out there to give trespasser tickets and stuff. Yeah, they don't go too deep. That's all I'm saying, man. And don't bring a gun. I've seen a video with that. That's all right. What else we got cooking, guys? $140,000 in counterfeit Laker apparel seized from the vendors in downtown LA. You guys know bootleg stuff. Huge, huge business. They are paid security, not even military. 140,000 in counterfeit Laker apparel seized from vendors. You guys know bootleg stuff, especially at stadiums. I just discovered WWE does this, and it's kind of crazy. They make their own bootleg merchandise and then sell it. Have their people come and sell it, pretending to be bootleg people, and it's just like a generic shirt that says Vegas or whatever. And yeah, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. LA police seized more than 100,000 worth of counterfeit Lakers apparel outside Crypto Arena in downtown Los Angeles on Sunday. We love sports, but we don't like counterfeiting, the Los Angeles Police Department said. It's unclear if arrests were made, but officers in the Central Division collected an estimated 140,000 worth of illegal purple and gold merchandise. Another image shows a conference table of the police department covered in the legal merchandise. Yeah, there's a bunch of jerseys. Yeah, counterfeit merch is really bad right now. I hate to say it, but I was just looking on DH Gate for some Cubs jerseys for when I go. Teresa Deller, how you doing, Teresa Deller? Good for you, Teresa Deller. Nice. Love me some Snappy Burger, man. I was just there the other day. What is it? Wizard of Oz is playing. Wizard of Oz. All right, guys, let's get into the heist. The big heist, guys. The 30 million Easter Sunday heist. Oh, man. The resurrection heist is what they should call it. Both federal and local authorities are being tight-lipped about the $30 million Easter Sunday heist from a cash storage facility in San Fernando Valley, being prompted to continue speculation about whether the thieves may actually get away with the record-breaking haul. The March 31st heist occurred at the Garda Ward facility in Roxford Street in Similar, that handles cash from the business across Southern California. Whether it's unclear how thieves knew about the massive amount of money held in the facility safe, the break-in was considered complex, suggesting highly experienced crew. Thieves reported entering the building through the roof to gain access on the vault. Outside of the vault itself, there were no obvious signs of a break-in, and officials at the facility weren't even aware the heist happened until the safe was opened on Monday. So they locked the safe back up. They took the money and locked the safe back up. These guys were woo. Scott Andrew, co-author of Flawless, Inside the Largest Diamond Heist in History, told KTLA that sure logistics of the heist, which would have likely taken at least a few months to plan, are impressive. If it was $30 million in $100 bills, that would be around 660 pounds, which is a lot of weight to move out of a building. If the bills were smaller, then it would have been even heavier. It's not something that would have fit in the passenger seat of your vehicle. KTLA contained footage of a large hole cut into the side of a building, which was quickly covered with plywood. So this is how they got in, guys. Let me show you real quick. This is how they got in. I can't believe that they cracked the safe and were able to lock it back up. That's a crew, man. That's a crew right there. Oh, man. All right, yeah, check this out, guys. So this is the hole that they got through. I still can't believe it. Like, this is, you know what this really reminds me of? This reminds me of Goodfellas when they rob LaGuardia Airport and that, you know, the big heist. That's what this reminds me of, man. They had to have an inside guy who knew that money was going to be there. They had to have cased the joint for a long time. Look at me using my criminal lingo. They cased the joint. That's right, guys. They cased the joint. um, um, So, yeah, crazy. According to reports from the Los Angeles Times, a resident at a nearby home claimed to have heard mechanical sounds around the time of the burglary. Not far away, the owner of the Quickie Mart in Delhi said the store's Wi-Fi signal wasn't working for much of that Easter Sunday. Oh, they could have jammed it. Yep. Later has led to speculation that perhaps the crew used a Wi-Fi jammer, a tool that police warn has become common. Yeah, you know, with all the alarms being Wi-Fi enabled, you got to really watch. All they have to do is basically knock out your Wi-Fi, and then your alarm stops working. Always good to have a backup, some kind of backup on that. Bear with me real quick, guys. All right. Yeah, what do you guys think of this? Was it mastermind, or do they get caught, guys? Do they get caught? That's the main thing, man. Do they get caught? I don't know. I honestly do not know, guys. Oh man, it's a crazy one. All right, guys, let's get into this. What else we got in the What's What's shaking? I personally think I don't think they get caught, man. I don't think unless they find someone who knows something about it. Hey, Tim W, how's it going? Unless they find someone who knows something about it, like who's gonna snitch, doesn't seem like they have a clue, guys. It doesn't seem like they have a clue. I do want to welcome a new billionaire into this world, guys, in Utah, I believe. So one person won the $1.5 billion jackpot. Hey, good morning, Aaron. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Anyone gonna be on the path? Oh man, no, we barely. Back to retro. Back to retro lives in the town that it goes through, so he'll be maybe Mark Bills, but maybe they didn't know it was coming, so they didn't really know. What else we got, guys? South Carolina beats Iowa to win the NCAA championship. Big shout out to South Carolina. Nice, nice. California is giving up to California is giving up to $150,000 for first-time home buyers to get them to come to California. Oh man. Crystal Lake Recreational Area temporarily closed due to a mass murder from a man in a hockey mask. No, just kidding. Crystal Lake Recreational Area temporarily closed to prevent the spread of a destructive beetle. Crystal Lake Recreational Area, part of the Los Angeles National Forest and San Gabriel Mountains National Monument, will temporarily be closed this week as crews spray pesticides to prevent the spread of destructive species of beetles. Not Jason. Not Jason. Not Jason, guys. A destructive beetle. All right, what else is happening in the world today? Oh, let's get into some Diddy news. The Diddler. Diddy's son. It doesn't stop with Diddy. Diddy's son is being sued for sexual assault, guys. Guilty, not guilty. Once there's blood in the water, that's it, man. Once there's blood in the water. I listened to a good conspiracy theory podcast about Diddy, and boy, Diddy. Basically, what they're saying is the allegations is Diddy's kind of an Epstein. So what Diddy would do, allegedly, guys, what Diddy would do is he'd throw these wild parties, rappers, all this stuff, and he would feed the guests. If you were still there about 10 o'clock, that's when the fun began, I guess. Well, not the fun. But so he would get people hopped up on ecstasy, slip them in their drinks and that kind of stuff. And then he would bring in, like, let's say it's a bunch of men. And, it's like three guys. And you're partying, you're drinking. All of a sudden you're feeling weird because you're on ecstasy. And he brings in three 15-year-old girls. You don't know they're 15. Next thing you know, you're going in a bedroom. You don't know there's cameras. Bam. He's got you just like Epstein, pretty much. The conspiracy that I heard that was really good was that it wasn't because, no arrests were made. Supposedly he has some evidence on some pretty powerful people. What if those people were the ones who sent in the freaking Hummer, sent in the cops? I mean, if you're powerful, you run the cops, right? Just get their videos back. Right? Think about it. No arrests were made. Part of an investigation. They go in, they seize, they cut off the security cameras. They take all the hard drives. They take everything. And then you don't hear nothing about it. What if Cuba Gooding Jr. is sitting there with this video like, oh, thank God, thank God. He ain't that powerful. But you know what I mean. There's a lot of accusations from a lot of famous people. And, boy, Diddy's life ain't never going to be the same, man. They're going after his sons now. A lot of, I don't even know if we should talk about this one. This one, this one's rough, man. If you guys have not heard this, I wish I wouldn't have heard it. There's audio. So there's a bodyguard from Diddy from back in the day who was smart, I guess, and recorded some of this stuff that was going on, just I guess to protect himself. And there is audio of two men having some rough sex. I'll just say it. They're having some rough sex. And they're making some noises and making some sounds that, God, I wish I never heard. You ever see the movie where the guy's in the jungle for the first time and he's sitting there and he's like looking around and all of a sudden you hear ooh, ooh, like you're like, that's what these noises were, guys. They were the worst. And supposedly it was I couldn't. It was just audio. I just heard voices. I don't know whose voices they were, but it sounded. It's alleged that it's Diddy and Mill Meek. I don't know who that is, but oof, yeah. God, I wish I wouldn't have heard it. It's the worst. Don't do yourself a favor. Don't listen to it. But yeah, I mean, whew. And you know what? I haven't said this publicly. I don't think. You guys know I ran in some pretty rough groups back in the day when I was younger. I ran with some guys and learned a lot of things. You hear things, and I'm not African American male, so it doesn't apply to me. But there's a thing that happens with like thugs, if you will, in the African American community called the down low. This would be like a group of guys that get together to play poker, and then they end up having sex with each other, and then they go about their business as if nothing happened. Down low. They enjoy it. I mean, God bless them. If you enjoy it, whatever. But that's what I think Diddy. I think Diddy's on the down low, guys. I think that's what that is. Whew. And I think a lot of different stuff is going to come out. Man, Diddy should fake his death and hide out with Tupac. The only thing I don't agree with the Tupac fake death thing is that dude was such an egomaniac. There's no way you're keeping that dude shut up for fucking 20 years. There's no way. 30 years now. I mean, there's no way that dude's keeping quiet for no 10 minutes, let alone 30 years. He would have popped up the next week, been like, I told you guys, I fooled you. I'm Tupac. All right, guys. Anything else happening in the world today? What did we cover? We covered the apocalypse. We covered the eclipse. Food and drink deals for the upcoming. Oh, Dollar Tree, guys. Let's talk Dollar Tree. Southern California. A group, a former president of Big Lots, Pick and Save Group, is interested in purchasing the 99-cent only stores in Southern California. I believe 120 of them, 126, and then keeping them open. So that's happening. The other ones, there's no savior in sight for those guys. Dollar Tree. Speaking of that, price is increasing as of all 99-cent stores, guys. Hey, good morning, Mr. Crispers. Wrap myself in tinfoil to protect from the freaky eclipse alien that will infiltrate my brain. Yes. Well, the spaceship is going to fly by and we got to commit suicide as it does, so it will take our souls. What was that, the Heaven Gate? Remember the Heaven's Gate people? Let's see, what do we got? National Burrito Day. We missed National Burrito Day, guys. Stores to shop at ahead of the 99-cent only closure, guys. If you're looking to get your 99-cent on, you still got Family Tree, you got Family Dollar, or Family Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, all your bargain, figure it out, man. I would think a business like that would just thrive right now, but I don't know. Ain't Heaven's Gate, LO. Mr. Crispin. All right, guys, let's get into some roll call this morning, guys. What the heck? Lost the connection. All right, here we go. All right, let's get in the roll call this morning, guys. You want to get shouted out? All you got to do is like, hey, Brian, shout me out. Hey, Brian, you're a rat-faced fink. whatever you want to put in there, guys, and I will shout you out. Let's do this thing.
Call for the Danksters at 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine, it's time to slam, break the mold, rebel from the north. Danksters unite, let's raise a storm. D-A-N-K, we're here to play, loud and proud, we won't obey. 7:10 a.m., we'll rock your day. Danksters assemble, never fade away.
All right, Danksters assemble, never fade away. All right, guys, we got a ton of people up in here. Let's do some shout outs. We got Rosie Key. Good morning, Rosie Key. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. We got Supernova Mike in the house. Good morning. We got Barney 3051 all the way from Australia, guys. Love it, love it. We got Supernova Mike talking about the diddler. We got Lonnie in the house, guys. Loving it, loving it. Supernova Mike. We got Mojave Martian, Rosie Key, Pamela. Good morning, Pamela. How you doing? How you doing? We got Mojave Martian, Matt Workman in the house. How's Nancy doing this morning, Matt? Oh man, getting ready to go up to Snappy Burgers. Yeah, what is it? Wizard of Oz. We just went up there, me and my daughter, on Saturday and watched a little bit of Wizard of Oz. We got Teresa Deller in the house. Tim W. How you doing? We got Aaron. How you doing? Aaron, you're not going to be able to see it at all, huh? Oh man, the solar eclipse. What else we got cooking up? Mr. Crispers in the house. I'm starting to do reels every day, guys, from the show, like clips of the show. Mr. Crispers is going viral. I put out a reel for the Undertaker prediction. Who's the Undertaker wrestling at WrestleMania? Arthritis. And I give Mr. Crispers a shout out on there. It's going good. It's going good. We got John Phantom in the house, my buddy. How you doing? We got should I fire up the Puffco Peak Pro? Hell yeah, you should. Hell yeah, you should put a big old gob in there and toke it up, man. Pass out listening to the show. All right, guys, what do we got now? You know what? Who's having a case of the Mondays out there, guys? Nothing worse than having to start your day with a case of the Mondays. That is right. Oh, what do I got cooking here? There we go. With a case of the Mondays, guys. But I'm gonna make it better for you. We're gonna cover 3 people that are having a worse Monday than you. All right, guys. First up, this gentleman is having a worse Monday than you guys. Over the weekend, Sean Frederick Weatherhead, a heavily tattooed man in West Virginia, drew the internet's attention when his mugshot revealed tats, including one across his neck that says dork. It does say dork. Sean Frederick Weatherhead called the FBI public access line approximately 1,000 times, including 3 occasions which he threatened to kill people. Police reported arrested Frederick and charged him with interstate communication of a threat and the injury of a person of another. Why are you calling the FBI to tell them that you're going to... Hey, I'm going to commit a crime. Come get me. So he's having a worse Monday than you. That's a fact, guys. All right, number 2. Oh, man. You're drunk when you can't even hold the sign without falling asleep. All right, guys. Christopher Shirley. Sometimes you got to sleep it off, guys, and sometimes you really got to sleep it off. This was the case with Christopher Shirley, who was arrested in Texas for allegedly backing his vehicle into another one in Walmart parking lot. His mugshot drew the internet's attention when he appeared to be dozing off. Police found Shirley asleep in his vehicle in the parking lot, attempted to wake him up. It took a bit of time, but Shirley finally woke up and failed a sobriety test. And he went off to jail, guys. Oh, man. He is having a worse Monday than you? All right, and last but not least, guys, who is having a worse Monday for you? Daryl Gullet. Got something in his gullet. This guy didn't quite live up to his tattoo, but he did commit some crimes. Daryl Gullet, whose mugshot drew attention for red rum, murder spelled backwards, tattoo across his forehead. Gallet was serving on an attempted robbery sentence when he pled guilty to carjacking in Louisiana and happened shortly after. So he's a carjacker. Again, another man who is having a worse Monday than you guys. Hey, Mike Means, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Happy birthday, Mike Means. Yesterday was his birthday, guys. He celebrated his 25th birthday. Mike Means turning the big 2-5, guys. The big 2-5. Mike Means, if you were turning 25, what would you do with your rest of your life? 25 years. Man, just a baby still, especially for men. 25 years old, man. What man knows what he's doing at 25? Nobody. They may be faking it, but yeah, 25, ooh, you don't know. All right, guys, let's get into something I like to call Today in History, guys. That's right, Today in History. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. And we don't want to do that. No. More time in the theater. Not yet. Yeah. Doing more times with things you love. That's a fact. I would have got into filmmaking way earlier in life. All right, guys. Let's get in Today in History, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. If you don't know the past, you'll repeat it. And if you do know the past, maybe you want to repeat it. Just like the fire deals down at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. You know it. You want to repeat it. Get on down there and repeat the past, guys. Let's get into Today in History. Today in History, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history. Boom, boom, boom. That's right, guys. Today in History, we got some birthdays in the house. Mike Means. Today in History, Mike Means was 1 day old at some place. 1 day in Ohio? Is that where you're from, Mike? Are you from Ohio? You only missed by 40 years. All right, guys. Wet the old whistle here, and let's get into it. Today in History, guys, birthdays. You got Betty Ford eyes. That's right, Betty Ford had a birthday today, guys. Patricia Arquette, American actress, sister of David Arquette. I watched the weirdest movie with her in it. I got to tell you guys this story. All right. So, Patricia Arquette was in this weird movie. I was 20 years old, maybe 21. I was staying with, I had a roommate. It was my best friend Roger's sister. Charmaine's her name. And she probably shouldn't be saying names on the air. But anyway, she was my roommate, best friend, sister, nothing ever, like we were basically brother, sister ourselves. But one night she was watching this movie with Patricia Arquette. And she's like, hey, Brian, you want to come watch this movie? I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing nothing. Let's watch this movie. So we're watching this movie. And Patricia Arquette had some kind of weird, maybe her leg was amputated. That's what it was. And wasn't there a murder or something that happened? The lady from Medium. Yeah, the lady from Medium. And so she had her leg was missing in this movie. And there was a scene where her and a guy were hooking up, and the guy licks her incision scar on the back of her leg. It was the weird. And me and my roommate are like looking at each other like, this is awkward. Like, this is really awkward. I ended up getting up, going in my room. I'm like, peace. Yeah, but Patricia Arquette, that's my Patricia Arquette memory, guys, is that weird freaking movie. All right. Who else do we got birthday today, guys? Philip VI, King of Spain and Portugal, was born in 1605. Kofi Anna, Guana statesman. Guana, that's not a word you hear all the time, country. Let's see who else we got. Seymour Hersh, American journalist, was born. Betty Ford, First Lady of the United States, and founder of the Betty Ford Clinic, guys, was born. Who was her husband? Gerald Ford. Oh, yeah, Ford. Jacques Barrel, Belgian singer and songwriter. Who else we got? Christopher the 11th, King of Denmark, was born. John Havlicek, American basketball player. Ian Smith, Prime Minister of Rhodesia. What the hell is Rhodesia? Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe. Okay. Let's see who else we got. Albert the First, King of Belgium, was born. Good old Albert the First. A lot more people died than were born on this day, guys. Oh, man. Who else? Margaret Thatcher died on this day, guys. Pablo Picasso died on this day in 73. Picasso lived into the 70s? Wow. Had no idea. I thought he was old school, man. Who else died on this day? Malcolm McLerner. Bunch of people we don't know, guys. Who is your favorite Indian soldier? Mine was Mangal Pandey, and he died today, guys. Poor Miguel Pandy. All right. And Kofi Ann, guys. Oh, we already covered him. All right. Today's featured events, guys. Wasn't the featured event celebration of the Buddha's birth. On this day, most practitioners of Buddhism in Japan celebrate the birth of the Buddha, who lived in India sometime between the 6th and 4th century BCE and founded Buddhism. Buddhism, not Buddhism. Buddhism. All right. 2013, guys. Margaret Thatcher, who was the United Kingdom's first woman prime minister, was born, or died. Ooh, the opposite. She died on this day in history, guys. 2003, it was reported that springtails, Colombala, long thought to be among the oldest ancestors of instincts, did not evolve as instincts, but rather evolved from a separate group that was formed even before crustaceans and insects diverged. There's a lot of science in there. 1990. Oh man, who remembers this, guys? This was old. This was when AIDS were the big epidemic. Ryan White. Who remembers Ryan White? He was a young kid. He was like 11, who got AIDS from a blood transfusion. He became a national symbol in the United States after contracted AIDS from a blood transfusion and given to treat his hemophilia, died at age 18. So he lasted a while, but man, it couldn't have been that, especially back then, man. Oh, AIDS was just a straight up death sentence, you know it? Horrible, horrible, guys. What else we got cooking? The first episode of Twin Peaks aired on television and won critically acclaim, guys. That was a crazy show. 1979, the first episode of All in the Family, guys. You could not get away with All in. How does AIDS spread? Magic. Oh, Tim W. The most successful sitcoms, All in the Family, was known for its frank and treatment of satire, treatment of topics such as race, gender, sex, and bigotry. You could never do All in the Family now. Oh man, can you imagine a show about a racist old white guy who called Polacks? I mean, I'm not calling them. Called Polish people Polacks. That came out wrong. 1974, American baseball player Hank Aaron hit his 715th home run, breaking Babe Ruth's record, which had stood since 1935. Oh, man, that was a big deal, man, when he broke that. Big, big deal. Pablo Picasso, perhaps the most influential artist of the 20th century, died at age 91. Big bucket of wind right there on his life. 1950, Jawaharlal Nehru of India concluded the Delhi Pact with Ali Khan of Pakistan, providing for the safe passage of refugees displaced after two countries severed relations in 1949. 1941, British fashion designer Vennie Westwood, who was with her partner Malcolm McLerner, extended the influence of the 1970s punk rock music movement into fashion. 1921, Venus de Milo, an ancient statue commonly thought to represent Aphrodite, was found in pieces on the Agni island of Melesso. It was later reconstructed, put on display in Paris. Yeah, that's the one with the no arms. 1913, the 17th Amendment, which called for the direct election of U.S. senators by voters of the state, was ratified. 1912, Sonia Henny, a Norwegian American figure skater who won the World Amateur Championship for women in 10 consecutive years, 1927 through 36, 3 gold medals in the Winter Olympics, 28, 32, and 36, was born. German philosopher Edmund Husserl, founder of phenomenology, was born. 1838, the Great Western, earliest regulated transatlantic steamer, embarked on its maiden voyage from Bristol, England to New York City, and did not get hit by a a glacier. It was not the Titanic. All right, guys, that was your Today in History. Ba-ba. All right, guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the day, guys. That's right. Breakfast is served. The main course. You had your oatmeal. You had your yogurt. You had your toast. Now it's time to have your eggs and bacon and whatever you have for breakfast. I don't know. Smoothie. Whatever you guys got. All right, guys. We are getting into the craziest movie bloopers of all time, guys. Some of these are really, Rosie. Rosie just blew me up. Woo. And she's sitting there, Lawler. Woo, man. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Woo, she might need to go out. Oh. All right, guys. Oh, oh man. All right, we're going to look at the wildest movie bloopers of all time, guys. We got some good ones in here today. So good. So good. All right, let's pull this one here. All right, give me 1 second, guys. We'll get this shared. Hopefully, the interwebs are going to work with us today. All right. So we got some Ryan Reynolds bloopers, which are always good. A lot of different movie bloopers. Oop, there we go. Mr. Crisper's Bubbles was looking for you yesterday. Oh, the jokes never end. The jokes never end, guys. All right, let's get into this. These are some crazy bloopers.
Why you gotta do this?
Y'all fucking make puppies.
You'll be meeting
You all make some puppies. That was a good line. That was a good line.
my person.
He's a bear. Got it.
He's a bear.
One. Stop. I need the police right away. Yeah, this guy took my teddy bear. Hello? My teddy bear, he's a real fucking bear. Teddy the talking bear? You never heard of him? He's fucking famous. Hello? Yeah, all right, good. Yeah, laugh at me when I'm fucking acting.
You know, that is the worst, guys. As a director, once you get the giggle bug going on set with an actor, it's almost impossible to pull it back out. Oh, man. His Boston accent was totally throwing her off, too.
Impressive, wasn't it?
Look at that. My crotch is impressive.
You thought that I saw, but I didn't see, but I did see.
Oh,
you can't gastron on the spermin.
You can't gastron on spermin? Hey, Andy, you hungry?
Yeah, I could eat.
Yeah? Could you eat some pussy?
What do you say? What do you say on that? Oh, that cop should grab the door. He was like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was a great take, too, man. That would have been a great take.
That with my knowledge and my experience, okay, I got it.
Yeah, well, the people have a distorted view of, you know, really what's going on there. And I'll tell you, most of the nurses delivering babies these days are male.
Huh.
For this, you will pay a thorough price.
Production can't afford that song.
No, you're right.
Including
prenuptial agreements.
Can you hold up the product, please?
Was that butter? Was he eating butter? Could have found me. Bubbles could have found me, lazy.
What is wrong with you?
Haitian?
I'm sorry. You called me a Haitian.
Stop.
Oh, Kevin.
Dad, he's still in training. Just be sure not to let him outside or the eagles.
Got him. Hey.
You were running.
No.
What's your favorite fan grind?
Groom girl?
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
So that's what you're doing is important, all right? And I hope to do. Paw was hurt and broke my heart.
Oh, Robert De Niro can't keep it together.
She's a what?
Linus?
Mother.
Yeah. You don't want to be trespassing in a county pool with an erection at 2 in the morning, sir.
Sweet. Do you hear that thumping?
Yeah, it's my heart.
Oh. Oh.
Smoothie.
Oh.
Sir, it's pronounced Chris Stick.
Good.
Chris Stick.
Good.
Sticks.
I went too.
This hurt?
Don't be a pussy.
Okay.
Run to the top of a mountain, rip their off, boom, bam.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Bert.
We're on camera! Is it gonna work?
Next thing you know, I'm pulling my thumb off in front of the whole crowd. And the police goes, ape.
Wait, he said 8. How can we continue? Okay.
Baby, what's wrong?
God damn it. God. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, that hurt.
Here, let's rub it out.
Let's go right away. Right.
Shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. That was the laughing version.
You know how they say they do it to the sheep? Maybe he was doing it to the cats. Evelyn's Pam's fiance, ex-fiance.
Show me your face, David.
No, it's okay. Help me open the door. And speak to me, not as a doctor, David.
I feel like the guy on Star Trek.
For God's sakes, talk to me, Jim. For God's sakes, I'm a doctor, Jim. That's what it is.
The procedure for all bilateral periorbital hematomas in a comatose patient of a 4-3 fracture, backwards, forwards, upside down. Go back, please.
Oh, man. Bloopers, guys, bloopers. You know, it's hard when you're on set and those type of things start happening. Oh, man. I remember one time we were filming a movie called Dream Date. That Danny Trejo was in, of all people. There was a scene. So there was a train. So we were filming in Kingman. And when you're filming, the train goes by, or where we were at. And so we would have to stop filming every, it seemed like every 10 minutes. We'd go action, and the train would go by. We have to cut it because of the sound. And there was the one time we no train. We're like, okay, go, go, go. And it was an alley scene. And I'm working the camera, directing, and I'm walking backwards. And they're in front of me. So I'm holding the camera and I'm walking backwards, getting that perfect walking shot. As I'm walking, the person is supposed to be blocking for me. So you have one person with their hand on your back who's walking in front, I guess, in back of you. You're walking backwards. So you don't trip or do anything. This fucking guy, I'm walking and he had his hand on my back. I guess he moved to the side a little bit and his leg was out. And I fucking fell over his leg and the camera comes toppling. I did like a 180, like in the dirt. I had gravel in my forearm and everyone's laughing. Everyone's laughing. And I'm like, oh. And first thing I do is I look around. I'm like, who saw me do it? Everyone saw you do it. So there is a blooper. Camera's still rolling. A 180 on the ground. Hear me say, oh, shit. And the fucking gravel in my elbow. Yeah, good times, guys. But yeah, we couldn't really get it together after that. It's hard, man, with bloopers. Especially when you get something really funny. And you just get the giggles going. You usually got to take a break. Got to get it back together. Oh, man. But love filmmaking, guys. Love filmmaking. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to wrap this sucker up, guys. I got a lot of stuff. I got a doctor's appointment today. I got to go get gas, go get propane, whole bunch of stuff, guys, all the things. So I'm going to go head out and do that. We'll be joining us, guys. Please join us at 4:20. We're going to have a hell of a show. It is Movie Monday, guys. I'm going to be reviewing, Kong Godzilla X. Is that what it is? Kong versus Godzilla, whatever the new one is, guys. Kong Godzilla. I enjoyed it. No spoilers, but it's a good review. Good movie, guys. We're going to get into that. We're going to do our Hollywood news and rumors, guys. We got our 420 strain review. We count down to 420. We get into all the fun stuff, all the good things, guys. So join us at 420. We go live about 410. It'll be a good one, guys. So make sure you're tuning in. Also, we got the giveaway, the WrestleMania giveaway, guys. Hashtag WWE Dank. And you're going to get in, guys. That's right. We'll be doing that at the end of the show tomorrow. You get a Tito Santana autograph, a Zack Ryder autograph. You get a WWE Championship belt ornament. Look at that, guys. Hell of a giveaway. Hell of a giveaway. Get in there and take advantage of it. All right, guys. We will be seeing you at 420. We're going to get into some WrestleMania news once I actually watch it. We're going to be doing all the things, guys. All right. Oh, let me get rid of this here. Doing all the things, guys. All right. Appreciate you. I will see you guys at 420. Remember, take care of one another, guys. Be good to one another. Appreciate each other. We'll see you live at 420, and we'll see you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys.